We need to talk.
Can someone give me the answer to my question? Where's my soul?
Hey guys, it's Echo, and welcome to another video of a brand new series to the channel. This is The Couch, where I sit here and talk about major problems that are happening in the real world, and also problems that have occurred in the past. Today, we're targeting a problem that YouTube is currently dealing with, and is putting themselves and the entire internet in jeopardy as a result. And hopefully, by spreading the word, if this video does well and makes some noise, we can fix it. But let's focus on what's going on, that being the YouTube AI and bot problem. On August 14th, 2025, YouTube announced that they would be using an AI system to determine if users were 18 plus or not, despite what their actual age stated in their Google accounts as part of their law in the UK. This was the a law passed in the UK. This was the Online Safety Act, or OSA for short. A method that is used to keep kids who use the internet safe, which not only seems unnecessary, but is also a massive invasion of privacy on the internet. And what makes this even more infuriating is that YouTube and Google went through with this with little issue. I get that they likely would have been sued into the ground, but it doesn't take away from the fact that this is infuriating. They didn't even listen to the users who had many questions and concerns about this. Nope, went straight into the deal. Today, the fight is still ongoing. Those who want AI verification to end, and the corporations who don't care about their opinions and want it to continue. This isn't the only problem that has been going on since AI became a thing here on YouTube, however. Which actually leads us into the next and main topic of the episode, the AI bots that are running YouTube. Starting since the dawn of the platform in 2005, YouTubers have been at war with AI bots that pretend to be users to scam people out of money and try to take over the platform. As you can tell by how things are going today with AI, yeah, I'm not a fan of this, and so many other users aren't fans of this either. But things only got worse in November of 2023, the same year that Neil Mohan became the YouTube CEO. From there, the platform went further into shit. Yes, I cursed because this is so frustrating that it's literally making me so irritated that I deserve to have this moment. Allow me to explain. In 2023, generative AI became much more widespread and was beginning to be used by creators on social media platforms. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and so on. At that point, social media believed it had a winning formula, and a massive hype train happened as a result. Users could basically do whatever they want with the AI and possibly make content even better. Now, I personally have never been part of that train, mainly because I myself like doing actual research, recording, and so on for these videos that I make on YouTube. I like putting in hard work. However, while many saw this as a new winning formula for the company, others saw many flaws using the AI. Mainly how the AI wouldn't generate what the user wanted to make, it would leak and look through the user's internet history data, and so on and so forth. Despite that, however, people ignored these flaws, and so did big corporations like YouTube, the governments like the British government. Thus, the British Online Safety Act was born, and thus began a domino effect that continues to cause YouTube to tumble. Enter the chatbots. Chatbots are AI programs designed to basically help people who have mobile devices. Think voice search engines like Gemini and stuff like that. The very first social media-based chatbots were created in 2006 by Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook, which should show how bad this trash heap of the year could have gotten worse. Okay, jokes aside, these AI systems were originally meant to help humanity out. But as you can guess, that's not the case nowadays. These bots are now used to monitor a user on a social media platform and decide if they're bots or not. But the technology makes a massive amount of mistakes. One such example is YouTuber Frost the Hobbiton, who for 3 months had his account deleted. And for 3 months, he couldn't get his account back because of a bot who replaced staff at Google and removed his account. He was able to get it back thanks to support and all, but still, it was incredibly ridiculous and could have been avoided. Another issue hit a friend of mine, Prince Bowser Jr. Ultimate, go check him out, who lost one of his accounts and couldn't get it back because of a bot. Which is ridiculous and is what made me do this video, because he did nothing wrong and his account got terminated. So that's an incredibly bad problem going on, not just for close friends I have on social media, but for social media as a whole. But that's not the only problem. No, we are just getting started. There is so much more going on here because the AI makes it look like other users are bots. Another user, Cyberwaffle, lost an account and couldn't prove he was human and was thought to be a bot. He couldn't get contacted with Google because he didn't have the necessary subscribers to do so, which is just infuriating to me and possibly many other creators who lost their account due to similar circumstances. At this point, many people agree that YouTube has gone further downhill ever since Neil became CEO, letting AI do the jobs that hardworking creators and staff are meant to do, removing channels and letting the bots run the system, refusing to let those people explain their situations, and so much more bullshit going on. This is just absolutely gut-wrenching to me because of how much these creators put effort into something that they thought was fun. Express and support creativity. Show love and support to products and sponsors that help their channels. Share love of games. Make people laugh. Or just do something that they always loved and wanted to do. And then all of a sudden, it's AI this, AI that, AI everywhere, and despite trying to fight back, we continue to fail because people refuse to see the signs. I think back to when Jod first started making videos for the platform, the original creator for YouTube. He made this platform not because of corporations or money, bots, or something like that. He made YouTube because he wanted to let creativity shine. That's why YouTube was a success for the longest time. Because creators were allowed to express themselves on the internet and let creativity shine. But this usage of AI is just destroying everything. Everything that Jod and the other founders of YouTube worked for. All down the drain the moment that the platform began using AI. Growing up as a child, I always wanted to be a YouTuber because it looked fun. It seemed like a great way to make money by doing something I loved. That's what everyone comes to YouTube for. A laugh, something to cheer them up after a hard time, listening to their favorite music, learning about how to solve problems in games or IRL. Platforms like YouTube, Wattpad, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and so many others aren't built on AI, bots, corporations, or governments. They're built by us. Real independent creators, musicians, and so many others who put so much hard work into making sure these videos make people happy. While also making sure this platform stands where it is now because we were able to get it there. But if these corporations keep going and trying to get their way without letting us fight back, using AI and forcing these laws that endanger internet privacy, the platform is just going to continue to crumble until it's nothing. And look, I know I'm just a small-time content creator who's not even in the triple digits when it comes to subscribers, but it doesn't take away from the fact that I care. I care about everyone on this platform that tries to use creativity the way they want it. And it doesn't take away from the fact that we need to come together and change this. So please, to those who want YouTube to go back to the way it was before AI ever happened and express themselves creatively, we need to spread the word and fight back. Spread this video across any platforms you can that allows videos. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. If the word spreads like wildfire, then maybe we can get back the YouTube and platforms that we loved and created. And maybe things will go good in this modern issue era. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please spread the word if you care. And until the next one, take care.